Apparently there's beavers here. Watch out, it's a busy situation over here. This is a disaster. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So as you probably know, I just turned 30 a few weeks ago, and so I'm gonna wrap up the 30 things that I've learned turning 30. This is the third part to the 3-part series. So without further ado, we'll go number 23, which is college, simply in my opinion, is overrated. While knowledge is important, a degree isn't. I started university studying marketing and I didn't finish because I was too busy working. And I honestly feel that the principles and the skills that I picked up working are much more valuable in my workforce and whatever I'm doing in life. It's really important to just trust our instincts. That's why we have them. Number 24, life simply sometimes just isn't fair. I take everything that I do very seriously, and when something negative happens to me, it really does impact me. But for me, I need to find the internal motivation to literally just pick myself up off the floor. Otherwise, I literally will laugh at myself and call myself pathetic. But I know it's not as easy for everyone else. So it's a reminder to us all that stuff happens and it's just how we deal with it, not what is dealt to us. Number 25, people are gonna hate you.
Fuckers hate us because they ain't us.
They hate us because we ain't us? The fuck does an anus have to do with this?
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yep, I said that. Over the years, I've seen some pretty crazy things on social media about me. And just recently, I made a comment on Facebook, something that I still to this day don't regret. It was my personal opinion regarding the closures and COVID-19 and businesses and whatnot. And my comments were screenshotted, taken out of context. And next thing you know, there was 450 people that were commenting some pretty ruthless and, in my opinion, like derogatory / unforgivable things. And the ironic thing is that most of the people that commented have never met me. Simply just hate me. And you know what? Whether you could attribute that to jealousy or frustration, I don't know. But at the end of the day, one thing I do know for certain is that you can't please everyone. So it's important to just stay focused and put all your effort in pleasing the people that you want to please. Number 26, nobody's keeping score.
No matter what the score was, we're gonna finish hard, we're gonna finish fast. Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not gonna lie. They had us. We weren't defeated, but they had us.
Like a sport. Honestly, we're our own self-critics, and I often have to remind myself of that. There's so many situations that I can think of where I feel like I screwed up and everyone is laughing at me, but to be frank, people forget. So I'll give you guys an example. So remember I've discussed that my friends and I, we host this Pride kickoff mixer every year, except for this year, of course, due to COVID. There was this one year, I don't remember what year it was, I think it was 2016 or something of that sort, and I literally tried to do everything myself, and I stressed myself out, and I wasn't able to obviously efficiently plan the party, and I honestly deemed it like a flop. Was it a flop? I don't know. Some people would say so, most people would probably say no. But the thing is, I thought for some reason that everyone was judging me and would like deem it as not a success, but no one was paying attention. It was just me judging myself. So, like I said, nobody's keeping score. Just forget about it and worry about yourself and be happy with what you did. Number 27, hatred bleeds energy. So, can you imagine what we would be able to accomplish if we reshifted all of that frustration whenever something negative happens to us into something positive? I'll give you an example. Recently, there was a person within the gay community that I had paid some money towards a down payment for a venue rental, and the person canceled the event and never returned my deposit. And obviously I was very frustrated and I wanted to, post some screenshots and have some negative energy surrounding that, but I decided, you know what, it's honestly not worth my time, and I don't need to be endorsing or giving off any type of negative energy. It's just honestly not worth it for anyone's benefit. So instead of ruining someone else's life, I'm just gonna attempt to benefit mine. No more of this cancel culture. It's not good. We don't need that. We wanna make our lives better for not only us, but for the people around us too. Number 28, your body is your temple. Whether you have a regimen of going to the gym or eating healthy, it's extremely important that you treat your body like a temple. I'll give you a situation where I just recently started training with a new trainer, and I told him how much ginger ale I was drinking, because full disclosure, I was drinking like 4 to 5 cans per day. And he was like, Ryan, you're so healthy in so many other ways in your life, but that is so bad for you. And that's basically attributing to a lot of the water retention and extra sugar, carbs in your life. And so he offered a recommendation, chemical-free, naturally derived ginger ale supplement. I really like the product, I forget the name of it, but regardless, body is your temple. We need to take care of ourselves, not only with what we're doing physically, but what we're putting into ourselves as well. I can't stress this enough that regardless of how busy we are, we have to time block time to ensure that we get to do whatever physical regimen that is best suited to us. For example, for me, like I need 1 hour, 5 days a week where I'm either at the gym lifting weights or I'm doing cardio, like spin class at Ride. And irregardless of how busy I am with work, I make it happen. I time block it because I need it for my mental health, and I think we all do too. Number 29, you can be spontaneous even when you have plans. So as I mentioned a couple times before, I had plans for my 30th birthday to go to Barcelona, Spain with my best friend Phil, and that obviously got canceled due to COVID. But you know what? I still made the best of it. Honestly, I did. And instead of going to Spain, which would have been awesome place to celebrate my 30th birthday, my good friend Adrian and Phil and I, we went to Cologne and we had an amazing time. So that's just one random example of, you know, being spontaneous when you do have plans, because our calendars and our time blocking is there to serve us, not the other way around. So don't stress when things don't go as planned, because things can be adjusted and they can be adjusted easily. So finally, number 30 is don't resist change. This is really hard for me because I'm a man that I'm addicted to consistency. I love knowing what's around the corner. I love knowing what I'm eating, what I'm doing. I've always, just by default, resisted any type of change. And I don't know a single person, do you, that isn't going through a change right now. And in order for us to be successful and happy, we have to be cognizant of what's changing around us and adapt accordingly, because it's not necessarily a bad thing. For me, I was eating out pretty much every single day, whether it be going to a restaurant or ordering food off DoorDash. And now, as a result of a lot of restaurants being closed or having reduced operating hours, or simply not being able to go to them because you need a reservation and it's full, etc., I've changed in the way that I'm getting a lot of my food from Costco now, and I'm just heating it up. So it's simple, and I'm saving money doing that too. So that's just one random example of me implementing change when naturally, by default, like I mentioned, it's a little bit more hard for me. But at the end of the day, I think it's all going to make us better, more well-rounded people. So there we have it, folks. Those are the 30 things that I've learned now that I've turned 30. So whatever age you're turning this year, whether you're below 30 or older, I want to hear what you've learned this year. So write it down in the comments below. If you like this video, please hit like down here. And if you haven't already done so, please hit subscribe here. Thanks very much, guys. Until next time, take care.